Okay, so I work at a car dealership, and I promise you the craziest things happen at a car dealership. Back when I used to live in Michigan, I worked at a Chevy dealership. So the way that it was is the Chevy dealership was right here, there was a side street, and then there was a Toyota Volkswagen kind of right across the street. In the back is where they would drop off new cars, tow-in cars, that sort of thing. So this happened at 7:30 in the morning on a Thursday. So middle of the week, nobody's expecting any of this. The lead porter goes out to the back and he notices this Nissan Altima, because of course it has to be a Nissan Altima. It can't be any normal vehicle. And it's just sitting here in with the new cars. So he thinks in his head, he goes, this is probably a tow-in, right? Walks out to it, and there's a man sitting in the passenger seat. Well, not sitting. He was propped up, probably. I don't really know. Wearing nothing but lingerie, fishnets, high heels, with a butt plug. Passenger seat by himself. The porter calls the police, because what else are you going to do in that situation? And 7 cop cars proceed to come to the dealership. Now, the thing about technicians at dealerships are they are nosy. And so what happened is 7 cop cars swarm this guy. All of the technicians have to go out and immediately see what is going on, because why not? So, you know, they notice this. They notice the cops. The cops take the guy out and walk of shame style, hands behind his back like this, you know, in cuffs, tottering on his heels, into the cop car. I think there were so many cop cars there because nobody could fucking believe it. Story gets better though. So after all of this, my lube guys, they gotta get their super sleuth on. So they put their hats on, they wait about an hour, they scour the internet. They actually pulled up the police records to see recent offenders and find this guy. But it doesn't stop there. They find this guy's name, they find his LinkedIn, they find his job, they find his Facebook, they screenshot all of this information. And turns out he was a professor at the local university. And naturally, what do you do with all of this information besides, you know, tell all of your friends and go, haha, look at this. They send it over to the biggest radio station in the Metro Detroit area. And they basically say, hey guys, do we got a story for you? Nobody's reported on it yet. And they sent all of the information, pictures of this guy, arrest record, all that they compiled goes to the radio station. And a few hours later, we're listening to it, because as you do, and I just hear screaming from across the shop. The technician goes, guys, get over here! It's on the radio! And the whole service lane comes, well, I mean, not like customers, they don't know what the hell's going on, but all of us working there clustered around the radio like we're listening to an old school boxing match as they're reporting all of this that happens. And it is on Spotify. It is on Spotify to find that radio interview news report story. It's beautiful. It's 10 out of 10. But that is one of the crazier stories of a dealership.